speech. For the second speech, the Toastmaster Nidhun Thankachan, and this speech is evaluated by a Toastmaster who is working as an HR professional, who loves traveling, and he has been hiking Himalaya last 5 years, and he loves photography. Is none other than the Toastmaster Arun Kumar. Toastmaster Arun Kumar, can you please introduce your role as evaluator today?
Thank you, Toastmaster Ninoj. My speaker is attempting a speech in Presentation Mastery Pathway, L1P3, Researching and Presenting. It's a 5 to 7 minute speech. The purpose of this project is for the member to learn or review basic research methods and present a well-organized, well-researched speech on any topic. Over to you, Toastmaster Ninoj.
Thank you, Toastmaster Arun Kumar. And Toastmaster Nidhun Thankachan, he is a media strategist with Star TV networks and writing movie reviews and football columns and quizzing, and winner of the multiple top employee awards at Star TV, Deolite, and Cognizant, and accomplished quizzer who won several awards. And accomplished content creator with over 1 million cumulative read to published articles, and a guest football columnist with Manorama Online, Yahoo Sports, and The Week Online. And today's his title is Find Your Way. Find Your Way, Toastmaster Nidhun Thankachan.
Am I audible? Am I audible?
Yes.
Hello, am I audible?
Yes, Nidhun, you are audible.
Yes, Nidhun, you are audible.
My fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests, a very warm good morning to each and every one of you. My name is Nidhun and my speech topic today is Find Your Why. A brand is a voice in your head. The product associated with it, it's just a souvenir. These are the famous words of Lisa Gansky, a noted American entrepreneur. What drives consumer loyalty? Have you ever thought, why do people prefer a particular brand over another? Some brands are so ingrained in our collective consciousness that we think of them as generic terms. When we want to take a copy of a document, we say, let's go get a Xerox. When one of us is injured or has a cut, we say, let's put some Dettol on it. Let's cover it up with a Band-Aid. These are all brands, Xerox, Band-Aid, and Dettol. What drives this kind of consumer loyalty? Apple launched the iPhone 12 this week. Despite the starting price of an exorbitant 90,000 in India, we still see a large captive loyal audience that will upgrade every time Apple launches a variant. What drives this kind of consumer preference? Leadership expert Simon Sinek developed a framework that is perhaps the simplest one in marketing. He calls it the golden circle. As the name suggests, it is just composed of 3 concentric circles. There is the outermost circle, which is signifying the what. There is a central circle, which signifies the how. And then there is an innermost circle, which signifies the why. Now, most brands and businesses are very clear about their what. When I say what, I mean the kind of products and services that they are into. Some businesses and brands are clear about the how. This could be proprietary processes, patents that they hold to manufacture these products. It could be differentiated value propositions that a brand has. But as we move to the innermost part of the circle, most brands and businesses forget about the why. When I say why, I don't mean the revenues or the profits that a company brings in. That is simply the result of the business. When I say why, I mean what is your brand's purpose? What is the collective ethos that connects everybody in the company, right from the receptionist at the front desk to the CEO in the boardroom? What get out of bed in the morning? Let's come back to the example of Apple. How does Apple think, work, and communicate as opposed to conventional companies? A conventional company, let's take, for example, Dell, will think, act, and communicate from the outside in. They will first say what they make, and then they will say how they make it to push their products. A Dell will communicate saying, we make the best laptops in the world. They are beautifully designed, user-friendly, and easy to use. Want to buy one? But the truly legendary brands, the Apples of the world, will counterintuitively communicate from the inside out. The latest Apple ad says, we want to continuously innovate. We want to push the boundary of what is deemed possible. We want to push the envelope of human imagination. In doing so, we make products that are beautifully designed, easy to use, and user-friendly. Want to buy one? Do you see how the messaging is radically different? The messaging resonates with the emotions of the audience it is targeting. The story is similar to another legendary brand, the company that I work for, Disney. While most other competing studios will talk about the star cast behind their movie, the technical expertise of the crew behind the film, for Disney, the name is enough. This is no accident. This is a result of years of communication where Disney has hammered the messaging that the word, the brand Disney, signifies magic and wholesome family entertainment. Everything from the amusement parks at Disneyland to Disney Plus Hotstar that you and your children watch on your phones communicates the core ethos of Disney, which is to inspire and to entertain. When you look at the golden circle, it seems very intuitive. But what if I said we could also prove it? The proof, strangely, comes from all places, biology. If you open up Gray's Anatomy or any anatomical textbook, you will see that the brain is made up of 3 concentric layers. The outermost layer is what is called the neocortex. This layer is responsible for analytical thinking and rational ability. It is the layer that processes language. But when you move to the inner brain, it is composed of what is called the limbic brain. Now, the limbic brain controls human behavior. It is the portion of the brain responsible for feelings like trust and loyalty, but it has no capacity for language. So let me consider an example, Vivo. Vivo keeps hammering you with messaging, signifying the technical specifications behind their latest phones. This registers with the neocortex. The neocortex can analytically comprehend, but it does not permeate to the inner brain, the brain that actually makes decisions, that controls human behavior, because it has no perpetual communication. It has no processing ability for language. However, when an apple keeps communicating an emotion like curiosity and innovation, it connects with the limbic brain, which cannot, I repeat, register language, but it can register feeling. So when Apple communicates innovation, curiosity is generated. The inner brain can always communicate to the outer brain to make the rational decision of purchasing a product. Products are made in factories, but brands are created in the mind. These are the famous words of famous entrepreneur Walter Landor. Each and every one of us have to sell our products or services in some form or other in our daily work lives. So next time you're pitching, I urge you to pivot the conversation from what you're selling to why you're selling it. I promise you it will pay rich dividends. Thank you all. Have a great day.